I met my husband, who was a missionary.
So he had already had 7 years of experience here in Africa, and he loved Africa. Shortly after we married, a friend of mine, a pastor of ours, of mine, introduced him, and he said, "Oh, I mean, minutes into the conversation, he said, 'You're going to Africa.'" I said to him, and I thought, "Oh, wait a minute. That means that if he's going to Africa and we're together, I'm going to Africa." I was not thinking about that at all. We just got married. I think some things have to settle before we go. Well, that was 3 years ago. I sent out a resume to an international organization. It was a very unusual situation. I sent a resume to an organization that only had the opportunity to send until 8 p.m., 1 hour before I found out. And so the chances of being able to be selected were slim. Of course, there were no interviews online going on at that time. By the time I opened it, they said everything was closed, but I sent it anyway. I said, "Lord, if it's your will, then we'll go." So he wasn't thinking about it, even though it had been declared. He wasn't thinking about it at all. Neither was I. And just an hour later, I got a call when it was totally closed. There was no choice. And I got an hour later, "We would like to communicate with you and have an interview." Where are you calling from? From Africa. Ah, so it was declared on him, but it happened to me. And it was very unusual because yes, indeed, it ended up being, I recommended him, and we ended up coming together, of course. But it just happened in a way where no one really thought about it happening. For him, it was glory because he loved his years in Africa before. For me, it was, oh, it's just across the lake. Okay, let's go.
Watch full podcast on InStudio 2025. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.